All hail the Supreme Overlord! Ladies and gentlemucks, here we go. Earthworm. Yeah, I made a video recently on the Earthworm, kind of liking it. Can't do a whole lot against it. We can set up, or we can just go for Earth Power, Mortal Spin. No. We're just gonna set up the. Ooh, okay. So I kind of like the Earthworm. Yeah, you know, it's not as good as Cycles are, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know why they're not running it. Hey, it is what it is, though. We'd like the Earthworm. I'm trying to make it work in a little bit more competitive fashion. Haven't found the completely right thing to do with it yet, but I still have faith. So they're gonna go for Crunch here. Worst case scenario, we are gonna set up some things here. This is really risky because if they go into Terrestrialization for flying, then I get a little scared here, and we just miss an Earth Power. But I think the upside was pretty good. Okay, so they're gonna go for Crunch, and we're gonna set the Toxic Debris, but I think it's okay. Because they don't have the booster energy, I kind of figured that they were scarfed anyway, so I think we could have, we got a backup plan. We have contingency plans here. We got Espeon. I'm gonna go for Terrestrialization and go for this Tera Blast, and they're not gonna see this coming. So let's see what they go through. Even if they do hit us first, wow, so they are gonna hit the Crunch. Oh, and we get a stat drop. That sucks. That means we can't go for the Calm Mind, which is just brutally annoying here. We're going to go and hit them. This is going to hit neutral damage. Shouldn't do too much here. I think we can go into Gholdengo. Hopefully they don't use Brave Bird and pop our balloon. They might go for a defog. Oh, I was hoping they would defog there. Okay, now they go into Chi-Yu. This is a pretty big nightmare. We can go for Blissey, but like Overheat really puts it. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad here. I don't know if that was Specs or Scarf maybe. I don't know. I think Specs does a little bit more. I could be wrong. But good old fat blobby Blissey still counters the Chi-Yu, and I'm pretty sure, like, what other hard counters are there for Chi-Yu other than Blissey? I really don't know. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of one. I think it's Blissey or nothing. I literally think Chi-Yu is that insane. Let's go ahead and get the kill from the Corviknight. Alrighty here, Iron Valiant. Are they gonna use the booster energy? They are. There's the Quark Drive, so they don't have like a Scarf or anything. There's the Quark Drive. What do we want to kill? I guess we'll go for Gholdengo. This is pretty risky. They're going to go for Calm Mind, which is super, like, weird. I think we're going to take a kill here. We're going to go for Make It Rain, obviously. A Thunderbolt's not going to be nearly enough. That is just weird neutral damage. Not enough. Boom! Make It Rain. Let's Make It Rain on them, and we are slowly but surely taking the lead here. I'm going to go for Make It Rain again. They're probably going to put up a light screen. This is going to do, like, not a whole lot, especially with our stat decrease here. Yeah, it actually does a little bit more than I thought it would, and they are poisoned because of our lovely, lovely debris here. What do we want to do here? I guess we'll just kind of go Espeon. The Espeon doesn't... They just switch out. Wow, just go straight in for Chi-Yu. This is kind of surprising here. We can go... Okay. Yeah, so we just take the Overheat here. I think that's okay. I think it's completely fine. So now I think we could have went into the Blissey again, but I don't want to weaken the Blissey. I think because we're not running leftovers, so I kind of want to keep the Blissey around because I think they're going to switch out for this. So let's go for the Seismic Toss. I mean, they can't, I mean, their attack is dropped. They can't do really anything. Let's go for the Earthworm here. Well, let's attack the Earthworm rather. Seismic Toss. I guess they can put out something. We're killing the light screen turns here too, so I guess that's pretty good. Body Press hits pretty hard. We go for the... Okay, so now we have to Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is in kill range here. So if we wait another turn, it won't be. So that Body Press, ooh, God, that hits pretty hard. My goodness, I was thinking like a heavy slam or something. So the Chi-Yu is now going to be quite threatening here. We do have the Sucker Punch, though, so I'm not worried about it. Here we go. All hail the Supreme Overlord. Should we do it? I think we're good. There's no Reflect up. If there was Reflect, I think we'd be a little bit more scared. We could go for Chi-Yu as well. But I think we're just going to all hail the Supreme Overlord. Let's go. We get the Fallen. We will avenge the Fallen. Sucker Punch, and we get it to go. It is plenty enough attack with the Life Orb. And now they just forfeit. So I'm really liking the Glimmora lead here. I love the Kingambit for the late game. In the early game, when you start being cute with it, it's not good. It's better for that Supreme Overlord Fallen. Anyway, let's go for the first impression. Okay, we got a Sash anyway. So if it killed us... That Tinted Lens low kicks, man. I'm really liking that thing. I think I need to play a little bit more with that. We're going to set up some more spikes here. Leech Life, that's fine. We get 2 layers of spikes out, and that is going to be fine with me. But how do we want to retaliate is the question. I think it's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and probably put out the best attacker, just the craziest offensive threat since ever. I think it's probably ever. Like, put in the comments if I'm wrong here. Okay, Corviknight, I have no idea what they're doing here. This is just a free kill. I will take it. I think Chi-Yu is probably the easiest, like, It's just so, I don't know. I mean, should it be Uber? I don't know. I think it's worth talking here. We're going to go Terrestrialize. This is a dragon, so we're just gonna get a free kill there. I love, if you've watched me any time before, you know I love the terrestrialized Chi-Yu fairy. I think it's absolutely bonkers, and no one runs the Tera Blast fairy. I don't know why, whatever. I think it's insanely good. This is kind of a weird move going in for Blissey for a physical attacker, because we're probably going to get our yeah, I kind of figured it would do, you know, a little bit more than that, but I think it's okay here. We're going to Leech Life, that's fine. That's fine, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The retaliation, they're not going to like it. They can't go for first impression anymore, and now we can go for Chi-Yu, and they can go for Sucker Punch if they're, I'm sure they're running it. Yeah, we probably played that pretty sloppily there. It is what it is. Now we're going to get Life Orb I really thought we could at least take at least one more Life Orb hit, so that really sucks. We kind of lose that for no reason. But I guess, you know, we're just saving up for the Kingambit. You know, the Supreme Overlord is going to, you know, look at that. Fallen. We are going to avenge the Fallen here. And the Garchomp is not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the other two, because here's the thing. Gosh. They obviously just go for Earthquake and the party's over. Maybe, I don't know, we'd have to do some calculations for Sucker Punch. I'm not going to do any calculations. Screw that. We do have a Gholdengo with an Air Balloon. It's tempting to, I don't even know. Yeah, let's just go for the Gholdengo here. We have an Air Balloon. I just don't think they're going to really do anything else. So, boom, there's the Earthquake, and then we get some passive toxic damage, and that could really matter with this Sucker Punch that we're going to go for here. Dragon Claw, and we got to get the kill here. We're going to go ahead and make it rain. And yes, with the toxic damage, we should kill, and we do get the kill. That is absolutely wonderful here. Meowscarada. I'm sure they just probably use knockoff. Nothing fancy here. I'm sure they're just gonna kill. I don't think we really need the Espeon in this matchup at all. I mean, Espeon does nothing versus Skeledirge, literally nothing. So I think we can probably just sacrifice the Espeon. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's just gonna get absolutely just blocked off. I know it has a Sash. I understand that, but we should, if they're not Scarf, we might be faster anyway. And we actually just get some damage off here, and after the toxic damage here, we should probably just be okay anyway. I mean, we obviously have Kingambit, and I think we just win here. All hail the Supreme Overlord. Now we have 4 Fallen. We're going to Sucker Punch here. If they don't Sucker Punch, I don't think they have non-damaging moves anyway. But here's a Skeledirge, and this is going to be lights out. They should be faster than us, but I think we survive a Torch Song anyway. And boom, that is fine with me. We're going to go boom and Kowtow Cleave, and that is it for the Supreme Overlord. All right, here, let's see what we got going on here. Garganacl. I love Garganacl. It's a pretty cool mon. I really like the Salt Cure. That's a cute little nifty thing here. We should probably get out of here, but I'm a little bit too stubborn. We're going to go for the Stealth Rock here. If they want to do something here, it is what it is. We're going to go for Mortal Spin. Get rid of your stuff. Obviously, they don't get Toxic. Okay, Salt Cure. So we're probably going to... This is the thing, though. Yeah, we definitely get more Toxics out. Toxic Spikes. But what do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Do we want to kind of... We could go Espeon. Man, we could have done that in the first place, but it's still a little bit too risky there, because we obviously are packing the Magic Bounce. So Espeon's a double-edged sword with that. So I'm going to go for Chi-Yu. This is kind of risky. I just, you know, it is what it is. I'm kind of getting impatient here. Just going to force the issue. Let's go for Dark Pulse. We're going to take a big chunk of damage either way. I actually go for Protect, which is pretty nauseating, especially when we have Life Orb, so that's just extra damage that the Salt Cure is going to go ahead and mediate towards us. So that really sucks. Come on, Dark Pulse. Okay. Salt Cure. Okay, so we took a lot of damage off there. I guess it's fine. It's just fine, though. Here's the cool thing about Espeon. They can't really do anything. I want to get a clean switch in with the Espeon here. They're going to go for Protect, and that is fine with me. We're going to go for Calm Mind, and I don't think they can't do anything. They can't set up. We have Magic Bounce. They can't really do any damage. They can go for Salt, Salty, whatever the heck, but I don't care. I'm just going to go for Tera Blast here. We're just going to go ahead and go boom. That is going to kill plenty of power here. So now we've got the fighting here. I want to see what they do here. Maybe we should have done a more calm minding. I think we got a little bit too greedy here. Okay, so we got a Great Tusk. I think we just Headlong Rush probably kills there, right? And they go for Rapid Spin instead, and they just give it up. Okay, well that works for me. Ting-Lu. I know you're gonna. Oh no, they go for Chi-Yu, not Ting-Lu. Chi-Yu. Okay, we have this Espeon, which is kind of a problem. We could get real cute. We do have a Sash, so we could do the Tera Blast fighting, but I think it's pretty much safer to go into Blissey. The only Chi-Yu hard counter, forgive me if I'm wrong, I don't think I am. I think it's the only thing that can just switch into a Chi-Yu and just not care. Fire Blast, Dark, whatever, Terastallization. I think Blissey is the only thing in this whole meta that can just blob it up. So let's go for Hatter. Let's see, go for Hatterene. That's fine. I think, yeah, I definitely want to Stealth Rock. I see the Magic Bounce there. We are running Espeon, so we are well aware of the magic powers of Magic Bounce. So we're just going to go for Seismic Toss. I know that they can go for Draining Kiss. That's their only form of recovery, but I don't think it'll do enough. Oh, they do have Psy Shock. Yeah, it is what it is. I guess, I mean, they either have one of the two, so it is what it is. But, I do kind of want to keep us healthy. We can go for Chi-Yu. I'm pretty sure they're going to Psy Shock here, so I think this is pretty safe here. That's fine, and now they're just kind of sitting ducks. Chi-Yu is so insane. Chi-Yu is so, like, crazy that I think you kind of, like, have to run it. Like, it's almost that bad. Yeah, it just feels like if you're not running Chi-Yu, it's, like, kind of not good. I mean, here's the Tera Blast. If you notice, yeah, and there it is. Look at how crazy that is. I stand by the Fairy Tera Blast so hard. It's so good. You have to run the Chi-Yu. Forfeit.